Half Dozen Customs. Short little snippet today. We have I had Colleen come over here and give me a hand and then mark the cement. But I have this bead roller. You guys have seen me do this particular project once before. So I have a bead roller that mounts to the floor on the other side of the shop where I do most of my metal fabricating. All my tools are over there. And sometimes the bead roller and my plenishing hammer, when they're bolted down where they need to be, they're in my way. So I unbolt them from the floor and I move them over to where they're not in my way. The bead roller has been sitting in the corner of the back of the shop over here for probably the last year, and I haven't needed it. All my metal work that we have been doing on that Jeep is now done, so I haven't needed it. It's been fine sitting over here. I have a small job that I needed for on my mini truck that is on this side, and instead of carrying it all the way over to the other side, which this side of my shop has all the Jeep parts sitting on stands over here, so I would have to move all that stuff to get the bead roller over there, bolt it down to the ground, use it for 2 minutes, and then unbolt it and bring it back over here and set it in the corner, and then put all the Jeep parts back over here. So I decided, instead of doing all that we would just mount it to the floor right here. And you know, if I want unbolt it from the floor and move it over 5 feet back into the corner and let it chill where it's been chilling for the last year, I only have to move it 5 feet. So, and there's been a lot of metal work being done over here on my mini truck, so it just makes sense to just bolt it to the floor right here instead of having to move everything to get it back and forth where I did have it mounted. So Colleen came out here and she helped me drill, or helped me mark the holes where we're going to mount it, and we're about to drill them and mount this into the floor right here. So like I said, you guys have seen me do this on the other side, but now we're gonna mount it to the floor over here. Like I said, it just makes sense to do that, so let's do it. So Colleen came out here and she helped me position it here on the floor, and I kind of stepped back and was like, yeah, sure, that works. And we marked it, and then I got everything over here to drill it. Now, hopefully, this video could be over right now, because the last time that I used this drill, it wasn't working. So let's hope that it works. I think the last time I used it, the trigger was stuck on. And if that's the case, I can drill my holes. So let's see what's about to happen. I'm gonna stand on this just in case. Okay, that is not working, I'll tell you that. We went down all of maybe a 1/4 of an inch. either we hit a rock already or that drill bit is toast. Okay, let's on hammer. Let's try a different hole. So I only have three plugs at the moment anyways, or anchors. So if we just hit a rock with that, then let's just move over to a different hole. Okay, we were definitely hitting a rock there. Now, the only other problem that I'm having is that I can't get this drill to tighten up. I don't like those drill bits or those drill heads. I wish I just had the old school one with the key that you could tighten, because the drill is stuck on. You can't grab that thing to tighten it. Ask me how I know. Last time I used it, I damn near ripped my hand off. So we bought this drill. I think we actually bought this drill to install some stuff down in my basement. And it's a Black & Decker. We ordered it off of Amazon, and this thing has just been garbage ever since we got it. Like, the whole trigger problem started like only after a couple times of using it. So, and then trying to keep the drill bit tight in there is another issue. Drill. So if we were to do a product review in this drill, I'll buy it. Oh. Heck is that thing? It's a screw that holds the head on. Stupid drill, stupid drill. Okay, so seeing that screw fell out of the center of the chuck here. If you guys ever have that happen, they are reverse thread. Thing that sucks about trying to put them in is that you have nothing to hold to make them actually tight. This drill bit's getting warm. Come on, we just gotta finish this last hole. You can make it. Sucks. I need to just buy a new one, but I only use it maybe once a year. It kind of sucks to go out and spend money on a tool like that. maybe we're down far enough. We'll check. I think I hit a rock. Again, there's one hole. Normally I would suggest vacuuming this, but I don't want to drag the vacuum all the way over here. I think the two, we're definitely good. This one I think we went through to the other side of the cement. These are directional, so make sure that you stick them in the correct way. That one, I don't have an anchor for that one anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But at least it's marked. And what I may do later on in the future. So when I put this in, when I originally put this in on that side, I only had 2 bolts. Not because I didn't have it. I just wanted to make sure that it was going to be in a spot where I liked it, so I only drilled the 2 holes and we bolted it in like that. And I used it like that for a long time, but it was wobbly. So I eventually did end up drilling the other 2, and we mount it down with all 4 now, and that wobbliness is gone. I don't think we're gonna have an issue with wobbliness with just the 3, so it may just stay like that. But if I feel like it, because there's a rock there, I don't know, either I'm gonna try maybe a smaller bit to try and get through that rock a little bit, and then we can go back to this one, or maybe like a hammer and a chisel to get that rock to split. And then try, I don't know. But right now it doesn't matter because I don't have anything stuck in the hole anyway. So I'm going to grab these are actually too long. Let me find the other ones. And I'm gonna grab a socket to tighten this down. All right. Oh, darn it! Did not have you guys in a good spot. So, anyways, as you can see, it is now bolted down to the ground. No wibble wobbling really. I mean, there's a little bit, but I just think that that's in the machine itself. That is not in where it's bolted to the ground. Now, I can clearly see that we are not even in the vicinity of being able to get that last hole in there. That hole was over here, totally on the outside. So when we go to do the other one, when if I can remember, next time I'm up at Ace or something, I'll grab another one of those plugs, and I'll grab a smaller drill bit so that we can start a pilot hole over there, and maybe we can miss that rock. I bet what happened is we started drilling into a rock and it just slid us over. But anyways, we're good. I'm happy with this being mounted here. It could probably stay here for now. if you guys have watched any of like the Monte Carlo videos or anything, the stock Monte Carlo motor and trans sat right here for the last year. So we just recently moved that. And now I have this free open spot for this to sit here, and that's why I was like, hey, let's just mount it right here. Like, I've been walking around that motor and trans for the last year. I can walk around this, and it's actually a tool that I can use. And if not, we will unbolt it. We will stick it back in the corner there. So thanks for joining us for this video. Probably the only thing that was exciting about it was watching me struggle with that drill. Black & Decker hammer drill, no go. I will keep my eye out at Harbor Freight or something, see if maybe I can't get one on sale. The last drill that I bought from Harbor Freight, I bought it off of the table, the discount table, and it's toast. It's no good. So, and unfortunately I didn't know until I went to use it, which was months and months later, so there was no returning it. So I'm not buying a drill off of the table, that's for sure. But if I can get one maybe on sale up there, I'll grab one. Though this one is kind of entertaining. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know it was kind of short and it was a struggle. But remember to like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out.